Okay, so Frank, as I said before, 2019 was the last time we spoke. You've since then joined Nabukasa.
Yeah, I did.
So that's been obviously great for you, great for Nabukasa. Like we've been talking about release notes back and forth for years now. I do want to ask you though, for this year, 2022 specifically, what would be your favorite integration?
Oh boy.
You can give me maybe a couple if you've got a couple, but what, if you just think, what's the new integration that has come out this year that you've just been like, yeah, I'm really impressed that we have that now?
I'm the most happy with the repairs feature, which is an integration.
Mm-hmm. That's on my list, yeah.
Yes, mainly because, we are now able to inform something is going on and how you need to change it and if you need to change it. We can target, like the Home Assistant system can tell you something about your system and only when it detects something is wrong, right? So it's not like, if you might have noticed the breaking changes in the release notes got like way smaller nowadays. And that's not just because we got better at breaking changes, it's just because we're communicating things different now. We're using repairs a lot for deprecation notices, which were previously in the breaking changes, while they were not breaking changes at that point.
Well, you'd have to look in log files to see, okay, in two releases, I
things
can
like that.
update this YAML line and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Home Assistant now being able to detect things and just alert you like for it, and every time something is in the repair center, it's something you can like fix. You can do something about it. It's actionable and it's like relevant for your system as well, right? I think that's one of the most powerful features we added, in terms of like keeping everybody less frustrated, including myself, which I think is one of the best additions of this year. Yeah.
I think that and the media player. I'm pretty sure the media player was this year.
I'm now opening my notes because I like made a huge collection of everything we did this year for the State of the Open Home, of course.
Or maybe we talked about it in January or something, but I'm pretty like there's been some massive work on the media player.
Yes, in March we did the select and play media action.
Yeah. Like just being like, I remember like when I first started doing like media on my Sonos, and you'd have to favorite the item in your Sonos app, and then you could, select it as a source. Now it's all a UI, nice UI. There's services that you can target. Like the Sonos favorites has now been revamped as well. There's been just so much love to media ever since like the Let's Get Loud event as well. So yeah, I think for me it's the media player.
We also got the media player bar, I believe, was it this year? I'm not sure. And the media player browser got renamed to just media. At the time. That was cool too. And a lot of integrations got support for that as well. Like even like cameras, right? And your dashboards, you can now just like cast like directly from the media part or in an automation, which got really easy. I think media is great.
Other little thing I really liked from this year is auto-completing entity IDs in YAML.
Yes, in the automation, like in the
templates, in this, like whenever, like even if you're doing like editing your dashboard, right, and you need to put in an entity ID somewhere, having autocomplete is just amazing. Saves so much time.
Yes, definitely. That's a great one too. And groups, by the way. I found groups one of the biggest things. That was almost a complete release.
Groups?
The release was even called groups, right? Yeah.
Groups still confuses me a little bit. I do appreciate the old style groups where I can put things in, then I can, loop over the items in there and do a count on things.
That loop has been fixed, by the way. That's also for new style groups now.
Oh, is it there? Fantastic.
Yeah, that was one of the feedback things. So I added that later.
Yeah, nice.
I believe I did.
Because groups is a whole thing now, right? It used to be just, here's a light group, here's a cover group. But now I think it's all a proper parent integration that you can then go out and define new entities with.